Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. As you may be aware, if you're tuning to the channel, I have my third letter from the great people from TV Licensing Capita. They've sent me a warning, or whatever you want to call it, a letter that they're coming to visit me. Oh, it's very nice of them. Very nice, but I prefer my own company plan. Thank you very much. I don't need anybody visiting me unless I've invited them. Because TV license haven't been invited to my property, and I won't let them in. So if they come knocking, it's hard luck. I don't have to let them in. I don't communicate with them anymore because I'm not watching. I'm not paying. It's as simple as that, folks. And they can keep knocking as long as they want, but it doesn't interest me at all. It's Father's Day and you put yourself out. You know, he's a bit grumpy and this, that and the other, but he's always there to help you out. You know, he's a really nice guy, don't get me wrong. He's a great guy, and you know, we love him to bits. And but of course he's got problems looking after my mother, and he needs a bit of a break. And try to go and cheer him up, but and get him a bottle of wine or something, and it's his day. But he's suffering a bit because obviously he's got a lot of work to do with my mother, who's suffering from Alzheimer's and what is it called, dementia. It's not nice, folks, not nice. Being Father's Day, I had my Father's Day. That's the worst, grumpiest man on the planet, my dad. Can't help him at all. He's just 90, and yeah, I have to deal with my dad on his day. Father's Day is a pain, bit of a pain, but apart from that, he's a pushover to, you know, complete to, you know, like anybody like TV's license. If you deal with my dad, I can deal with my dad. I can deal with anybody. This pub is obviously dog-friendly pub. I'll go and take Kato. In the back, say hello to all the people. You've missed all your people. Your friends will be asking about you. Yeah, we're going down to the pub, have a beer, watch the game. And like I said, if the BBC, in this new charter that's going to come up shortly, you know, eventually comes up, what you got to understand is, folks, if everybody stood their ground and said, look, I'm not watching, I'm not paying, the letters don't mean anything. You can just say to yourself, well, the letters don't mean anything, so what's the point of sending them? And eventually their message will drop them, because drop, you know, the message will drop to BBC. That won't stop sending any more letters to people, because people will just ignore them. And it's just a waste of £168 million. When people like myself just don't want to watch anymore, and you can keep sending letters like people send letters out for, what is it, healthcare, pensions, and what is it, funeral things, you know, like life insurance policies and stuff like this. You get them all the time. They're just junk mail or double glazing. You just throw them in the bin, and that's the way it's coming, folks. That's what the license letters are just about. So it's all documented, like I say, but they're just like junk mail, and that's what it is. So we're off down to the pub for a beer, watch the game, and I don't know, England may have a chance to win something. I hope they do, for the country, like you say, makes everybody feel better. You know, we're going through elections now, and can't get more depressed than seeing politicians make a fool of themselves. And of course the country needs a boost, you know. If the players play well as a team, that's what it's all about, playing together as a team. And you know, you got great players, but you need a team. That's why we won it in 1966, because there was 11 players on that pitch. They all played together, and were a team, you know. And that's when you get a team. Like our team at Reform BBC, to stop the BBC fining you. I don't want to see any more fines at the front door. It's a team event. It's a team, you know, together. Whoever watches, all my subscribers, 1,100. It's only a small channel, but I get bigger and get bigger, and sort of we all work together to pass on things to other people, like I said, and that's what it's about, folks, to sort of share things together and become more aware of your rights. Yes, cheers, folks. I didn't plan this today. It just happened the way it is. The weather brightened up, and I thought I'll come out, do this video to you all, to try and understand that I'm now in a fight with the BBC, of course, TVC licensing capital. They'll be coming out to my door. Am I scared? Am I frightened? Am I apprehensive? No, because it needs people like myself and any other people to stop this happening, like they did with the Royal Mail. You have to fight back on harassment on your doorstep. Harassment, well, letters come in once a month. I have done this before, but I've rang them up and told them to get my 2-year exemption, but my 2-year exemption is still going, but they're not interested in that. It's just that this come April, this April just come. They just wanted to send everybody who's not paying, every licensed household, a letter. One of my subscribers hasn't got one for some reason, I don't know, but he did renew it in April. So it's a computer generated letter which just says you're getting to get a visit. That's all they do, folks. They just say we're coming knocking on your door, basically. That's what they're saying. And millions of people probably watch Situation in the summer. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, folks. So thanks everybody to the channel, for subscribing to the channel. Thanks very much. And just a quick video for you, and to say thanks a lot. Like I say, there's no problem. I'm going to document everything what happens with them, if they come knocking, if they don't come knocking. Kato, be careful now. I've got to watch my dog. Like I say, what happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Maybe just fear. Like I said, together in a force of resistance against them, eventually it's like door-to-door salesmen, which they are. They'll eventually just say it's not worth it. And you know, the general public, that's what I'm have to do with it. People like myself, everybody who's tuned into the channel, subscribe to my channel. If you know what to do, you see what happens to me. Anybody can do it, folks, and that's what it's about. That's why it's all live documentation, really. Now, get everything set up for ready for them to come, and you can see it here on my channel, hopefully. And I'm not going to confront them. I'm not going to antagonise them. I'm not going to do anything. You know, as far as I'm concerned, I hope I don't see them. If I do, you know what to do. You just say, no, thank you very much, goodbye, and shut your door. That's it, folks. That's nothing else they can do. Like I say, I'm out with my dog. In the letters they say, well, we can visit you any time, 7 days a week, basically, trying to scare you so you've got no life. It's all fear, folks, fear, just fear. At the same time, if I'm going to get a prosecution, Kato, come here. They have to have evidence. And they're not going to get any evidence because they've got no evidence to get. So, they're going to take me to court and prosecute me, like it says, I face prosecution. How are they going to do that if I've got no evidence against me? I'm not watching, I'm not paying. How can I do that, folks? Can you tell me? In the comments, please leave some comments and tell me. Like I say, folks, it's time people got together and stopped all this TV licensing on the doorsteps. It's no good. You have to fight together, and that's what I'm doing on this channel. So I hope you join me on the channel, subscribe and like, leave a comment. Like I say, Kato, stay here. Got to be careful here because there's a road here and it's very, very difficult for it. Anyway, folks, I'm going to give you a toast. Thanks very much for all the new people, and I'll see everybody on the next one. Hopefully shortly. You never know what happens with the TV license when they come. It's all here documented for you. Yeah, so if anyone can tell me how they can do that and take it to a court of law with no evidence, that would be really interesting to find out that, folks. You can tell me how they're going to do it. You know, you can tell me that. Please let me know. You know, because I said before, I'm doing nothing wrong at all, and it's up to them to prove things any different. And we'll look forward to seeing them knock on my door. Like I say, folks, like if we all stick together like a team, like England team tonight, because they're going to play any good tonight. You have to play as a team sometime, and like I say, we join Reform BBC, subscribe to the channel. You know, I appreciate that, and the more people can understand what's going on, the better for everybody concerned, and this licence fee will be gone forever. BBC will have to come to terms with it all because people are not watching, they're not paying anymore. And that's what's going to happen, folks. Eventually, that's what my aim is on the channel, is to get most people to cancel, get the 2-year exemption, but obviously that's not happened to me because they broke their agreement. Anyway, folks, thanks again for all the new people, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye for now. Cheers.